Welcome to the first of our 3-episode series on assembling, configuring, and connecting your Srcful DIY Energy Gateway. My name is Joachim, and in this episode, we're going to go through the hardware necessary to assemble your Energy Gateway. In the next episode, we're going to flash an operating system and our firmware on the Energy Gateway. And in the last episode, we're going to configure the gateway and connect it to a compatible inverter. So let's dive right in. This is going to be what you need in terms of hardware, essentially. You're going to need a Raspberry Pi Model 3 or higher. So 3, 3B, 4, or 4B is totally fine. I believe there are plus models as well. That's going to work totally fine. You're going to need a compatible micro SD card, preferably 16 gigabytes or more of storage. And many of you will also need one of these micro SD card adapters so you can flash the operating system on the gateway. In addition to that, you're going to need a crypto chip from M5 Stack. This one in particular is the ATEC 608B, but the ATEC 608A is totally fine as well. And you're also going to need one of these female 4-pin Grove to female jumper connectors so you can connect it to your Raspberry Pi. You will also need a compatible power adapter to the Raspberry Pi. So, you might also want a case for your Energy Gateway. This is our 3D printable DIY Energy Gateway case that we came up with. We actually have the 3D schematic, or the 3D model rather, in the GitHub repository that I will drop in the description. So should you want to print one of these yourselves, you can use those models and print it yourself. Should you be unable to print a case yourself, give us a shout on Discord and we might be able to help you out printing one of these for a small fee. So, on to assembling the DIY Energy Gateway. It's actually as simple as it looks. You start off by connecting this female Grove connector to the crypto chip by applying some pressure until you hear it click. And then you're going to take note of this color coding right here. You can see that the pins are actually color coded. So you can see that the rightmost pin is for ground, followed by red for 5 volt, yellow for SDA, and white for SCL. But that's not necessarily always true for these connectors, as you can see. They've swapped the yellow and white cable around. So take note of that when installing this on your Raspberry Pi. So you start off in this case by taking the red and black cable for voltage and ground. And you can find a voltage pin in the upper right hand corner in the rightmost column. And you can see that you can find a ground pin on the third pin on the rightmost column. And then you're going to reference the coloring. So you can see that the SDA pin goes to the white cable right here. And the SDA pin on the Raspberry Pi is actually the second pin on the leftmost column. So you're going to put that there. Followed by the last one, which is the SCL pin, which is going to be the third pin on the leftmost column. And this is it for assembling your Energy Gateway. Now you're ready to put it in a case and flashing an operating system and the firmware. Stay tuned for that.